Around the corner tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Texas Rangers. Texas find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Leading off
digging in, Bo Bichette. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Now a snap throw to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. In now, Jonathan Davis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Davis is below the Mendoza line, the batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
Davis, an Arkansas native. He was selected in the 15th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The first in Guzman to complete the double play. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
So striding in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Gurriel would be next if they can keep this inning alive. the next 3-2. Ball 4.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Lourdes.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Here comes the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. Guerrero leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check, and now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Clay Buchholz, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rangers, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter, Buchholz. A right-hander standing 6'3". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2. Danny Santana will be next. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Into the box now, Danny Santana. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
First offering on its way. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off for ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Here's Buchholz on 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Bichette will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, you have to like the various skills that Shin-Soo Choo brings to the plate. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Guerrero is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Joey Gallo.
So digging in now, Joey Gallo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Buchholz sets. Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Here's the 3-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. 1 left for Texas. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back now for the second inning in Arlington, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't pretty, but it does sound like we're going to get this one in, even if it takes a while. It's coming down at a decent rate as of right now, and it's likely to intensify as the game moves along. The grounds crew is standing by to put that tarp on the field if the umpires call a delay. We'll have to hope that any such halt in the action is short-lived.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. It's not looking pretty, and guys, we'll just have to hope the weather doesn't play too much of a factor in the outcome of this one.
Justin Smoke.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses inside. 1-0. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Hit on the ground to third. Gallo comes up with it in the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. Goes in the dirt, and Guzman has to bend over to find it for the out.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Here's Randall Grichuk. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
All even now, 2-2. A full count, 3-2 to Randal Grichuk.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Teoscar.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. In his career against Mike Minor, he's a .333 hitter. First offering on its way. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara.
The right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
Pitch on the way. And that misses for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-0 count, the pitch. This one's down to third. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Pence. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Davis moves over. He's got it 1 away.
right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Up next for the Rangers, Ronald Guzman. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Mazzara stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And it's full now, 3-2.
Full count, 3-2.
The 3-2 pitch fouled away. A man at third with 1 away. Left side, but well foul. The 3-2 one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Digging in, number 15. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. That misses. 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
The set and the 2-0. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So striding forward now, Jose Trevino comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Comes set, the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
The 0-2, and another foul ball. Ready on 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Here's the 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Richard is there, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Coming to the plate now, Devin Travis. In his career against Mike Minor, he's 0 for 5.
Devin Travis.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Travis, a native Floridian. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Up next is Danny Jansen as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch, and he misses with it. 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. And a bouncing ball, foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Step on the bag for 1. And he is in there.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Into the box, Jonathan Davis. And he puts it on the ground to second. Off-balance throw, gets it. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Elvis Andrus now.
Leading off for the Rangers, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
First offering on its way. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And now Andrus swings and misses here as they're able to set him down for the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Stepping in now, Danny Santana. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. Hit out towards second. Travis has it. On to first, and a good start to the inning for Buchholz. 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in to try it again, Shin-Soo Choo. He popped out in his first trip. Buchholz has his target. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Choo Originally from South Korea, he's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments. You don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hernandez is in pursuit, and the Rangers are in the hit column.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat, and he fouls this one off.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Standing in now, Nomar Mazara, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. He's set. The 0-1. Took something off there, but it misses ball 1. The set and the 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The set and the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I really liked watching righties throw that cutter in on lefty's hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
This is pulled into right. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, this is a big inning for him. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Hunter Pence started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Rangers threaten, but leave them loaded. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Stepping in for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Mazzara has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, no strikes.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3 balls and a strike now to Smoke.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Number 70 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 70.
Striding into the box, Ronald Guzman. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He'll try again. 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 15. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set, and the pitch. And a ball. 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Strike taken up in the zone. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And this one will bounce into the wall. Guzman ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
In now, Jose Trevino, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. To 1-2 now. A runner at second, nobody out. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Elvis Andrus. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Towards second. To second for one. On to Smoke, but it's too late as they'll get just the one.
Now batting, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
Ready for another shot now. Danny Santana 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
What's the saying?
Now
when you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in now, Shin-Soo Choo. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Choo is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Andrus at second, Santana at first, one gone. Outside, 3-0 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Just manages to foul that fastball off to the left, and he's in a hole now, down 0-2. Still only one out in the inning. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 30. Nomar.
Stepping up now, Nomar Mazara, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. From the stretch. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Popped him up. Guerrero in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We played 4 full. Texas is out in front, 2-0. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. Rendell Grichuk will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazara's on his horse. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Devin Travis will be next. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
The batter, the second baseman, Devin.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up Devin Travis. Here's the first pitch to him. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Hernandez stands at first with one out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Chu has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, number 9.
Striding in once again, Danny Jansen hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
He's set. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
A runner on first with 2 away. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 2-0. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Hunter Pence. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Hunter Pence.
First delivery to him on the way. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1.
1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
On the ground to third. Right to him. One there. The smoke at first, and they get them both.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Into the box now, number 15. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He doubled his last time through. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Travis towards second. He's got it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Rangers 2, the Jays 0. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Chu has a read on it. 1 out.
The batter, number 49.
So stepping in, Jonathan Davis. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Another full count pitch on its way. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one.
That's a ball.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Guerrero, the runner at first with 2 gone. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Swinging a blooper to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Standing in now, Justin Smoke, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One ball, one strike, the count. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Lazar is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
Thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Jose Trevino. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Down the third baseline. but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Elvis Andrus. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Davis is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
Now in the box, Danny Santana. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Bounce to first. And Smoke will take this one over to the bag, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back to Arlington. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Striding in, Rendell Grichuk. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And there's ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Santana is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Stepping into the box, Teoscar Hernandez. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, Devin Travis. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive, and he is into second with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box now, Danny Jansen. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch on its way. This is skied out toward right. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Number 67 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 67.
Ready for another chance? Shin-Soo Choo. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Shin-Soo Choo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Sliced hard down the left field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Into the box, Joey Gallo. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing. But that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
No outs, nobody on. Here's another 2-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
The right fielder, number 30.
Now batting, Nomar Mazara is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit. Oh, and he misses it.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Hunter.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Mazzara, base runner at first with one out. The next 0-2. Softly hit toward the hole. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman, Ronald.
So a runner at second. Two down now. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Hernandez. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Rangers will have to be content with just the one. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Rangers 3, the Jays nothing. Sean Kelly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 27, Sean Kelly.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Bo Bichette. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time.
11.
They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And that misses 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up any. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chopper, foul. Comes set with the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Swing, and he pops him up, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. And he misses there. 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
One out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes a called strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even at 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Sam Gaviglio is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Sam Gaviglio.
Standing in, number 15. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
The second baseman, number 15.
First delivery to him on the way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Jose Trevino. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Now to the plate, Elvis Andrus. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the first baseline. And Smoke won't get a glove on it. It's a fair ball.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Stepping in now, Danny Santana, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. That's lifted the other way out to left.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rangers leave one, but they lead it 3-0. Jose Leclerc comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Jose Leclerc.
Striding in to start the ninth, number 13, and they'll need him to get something going here.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch is a fastball taken high for a ball. Now the 2-0 is taken high above the zone.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And that's in there, 3-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Into the box now, Justin Smoke, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. Another 0-2 home. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now, Rendell Gritchick as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. Got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Here's the 3-1, and that misses ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Gurriel over at second. Gritchick is over at first with 1 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. He'll try it again. 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Santana. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Devin Travis.
Next to bat for Toronto, Devin Travis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
1 ball.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll be the one that ends it. And the Rangers have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Texas took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Mike Minor takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Jose Leclerc closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.